What is going on, guys? Welcome to Geek Muscle. I am your host, Drew, and yes, I got a haircut. Not that you asked, I'm just pretty much stating the obvious for no apparent reason. But anywho, today we're talking about body image issues. Okay, so to begin, what is body image? What's a body image issue? Pretty much the way I would define a body image is basically how one perceives their physical traits, whether it's facial features or their body composition, whether they're thin or they're a little bit chunky. While some people do have a positive outlook on their body image, there's a lot of people that tend to have a negative outlook on their body image, which is pretty much body image issues. Whether they might feel that they're too fat or they're too skinny, or they might feel uncomfortable about their facial features like their eyes or their nose or their mouth. They might have small lips or something like that. I myself have dealt with body image issues in the past. For instance, in middle school when I was too chubby, I felt that I wanted to be skinny and I just did not feel comfortable with the body that I had. And even then when I lost weight, I still felt that I was chubby and I wasn't comfortable with what I saw in the mirror, basically. And even then, like years later, once I was already working out and going to the gym, I still had slight body image issues because now it was the total contrast. Basically now I felt that I was too small. I wanted to get bigger and I felt that I was still way too skinny. I didn't feel comfortable with my body. I basically wanted to be like other bodybuilders that I would see either on social media or people from my high school, like athletes basically. So yeah, I've had my history of having body image issues. In addition to that, I've also felt very self-conscious regarding my nose because it's a little bit too big in my opinion. And even to this day, even though I don't deal with a lot of body image issues anymore, I still feel, a little bit iffy regarding some physical traits about myself. For example, I've always felt that my nose was a little bit too big, because you see that little bump right there that grew. I don't know how that happened, but basically my nose got really pointy during high school and my brother called me Squidward. That's not gonna stick. If you guys call me Squidward in the comments, I'll kill you. Not a threat, YouTube. Please don't take this video down, please. And honestly, like regarding my, overall body composition, like my physical appearance, I don't have any body image issues in that regard anymore. The one thing that I could say that I somewhat still deal with is my shoulders. As much as I work hard on shoulder day, I just don't have good shoulder genetics, basically. Honestly, in the past, it did bother me that I noticed that my body was changing, but my shoulders, that's the one part that just stayed the same, where it was really hard to grow. But I've grown to accept it. I'm not giving up on growing shoulders, but I'm pretty comfortable with the way I look, and I still want to keep working to look better and stronger, but I don't feel that self-consciousness that I used to feel about my shoulders anymore. But it's because here's the thing, everybody's unique. That's why everybody should accept the way their bodies are at the end of the day. For example, when it comes to body image issues with men, they want to look like bodybuilders or athletes they see on social media, or whether they see them at the gym that they're pretty huge and shredded. And what do? They take anabolic steroids or they take pro hormones. And not everybody, a lot of people do work their butts off to look their best, but a lot of people take shortcuts. They take steroids, they take pro hormones, and they do whatever it takes to look like someone else, to look based on whoever they're looking up to, whether it's like an athlete, a bodybuilder, or somebody they're looking at on social media. Pretty much things like that, people like that. With women, it's the same thing. With women, they want to have an hourglass figure, they want to have nice breasts, or they want to have a big booty, or they pretty much just want to have big lips like Kylie Jenner. So what do? They get breast implants or they get bigger lips. And honestly, in my opinion, steroids or breast implants, things that are artificial, I'm very much against. Okay, but it's because here's the thing. The reason why I think body image issues are such a problem is because society has always implanted in our brains that you have to look a specific way to be considered attractive. With guys, it's always either you have to be extremely lean or nice and cut or really shredded or incredibly swole to the point that it's not even normal for a natural lifter. For women, you have to have the perfect curves, you have to have the perfect breasts, and you have to have really nice lips. Now, I'm not saying that you should not improve yourself. You could improve your physical appearance and you could help your body image, but in other ways, in other healthier alternatives. For one, exercise. Whether you're a guy or whether you're a girl, with exercise, you can pretty much improve your overall physical appearance. With any goal that you may have, you can do it. Not only that, but also improving your personal hygiene can also help. It might sound a little corny, but everybody has beauty in their own unique way. But the thing is that you have to realize that you will never look like somebody on a magazine, or you're not gonna look like somebody that you look up to. You can use them as an influence to improve yourself overall, but you should not have the mentality that you want to look exactly like them. Women should not have that mindset that they want to look exactly like the Kardashians. Or guys should not have the mentality that they want to look like Hollister models or Abercrombie and Fitch models. Are those things still relevant? I have no idea. Or even then bodybuilders. I mean, there's a lot of bodybuilders that are incredibly shredded or swole. They're to the point where it's not natural, where you need to have that extra step to get there. Just improve yourself doing exercise. You know, everybody's gonna look different. Everybody has their different features, and there's nothing wrong with having influences to, you know, improve yourself, but you should not expect to look exactly like people on social media, because that is what causes body image issues, because you're comparing yourself to what you're looking at on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram or on the gym or the models you see on TV. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own quirks and their little tiny flaws, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, realistically, you're not gonna be physically attractive to some people, but you will be attractive to other people. That's what you have to remember. And that's the reason you should not be worrying about it. That's why you should not be having issues about whether you look good or not, or whether your nose is too big, or whether your shoulders are big or small enough. Because at the end of the day, what matters is what you think about yourself. Because the thing is that everyone's different. Everybody has their flaws, and that's what makes us humans perfect. Think about it this way too. You may have some features that you don't like about your body that other people don't have, and they wish they can have them. So learn to appreciate your features. I try to appreciate my big ass nose, and even though my shoulders are not as big as I wanted them to be, you know, I'm still fine the way I look. I'm comfortable with my body. So yeah, learn to appreciate your features. A lot of people would wish they can have them, because look, if you're too small, there might be people that are bigger and they would wish they had your body type, and vice versa. Some people may wish they had bigger noses and they would wish they would have my nose. I don't know about that. So yeah, basically just learn to appreciate your body, learn to like your flaws and your tiny quirks, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. You don't have to look like these Instagram models that are on the juice. Ladies, you don't have to look like the Kardashians, especially Kylie Jenner. You don't have to have these big lips or look like an hourglass to be beautiful. There's a lot of guys that would wish they can have your body type, whether you're too small or you're too big. Ladies, there's a lot of women out there that would wish they would have your body type as well, or whether they would want to have smaller lips or bigger lips. But we can all improve ourselves in healthier ways. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any body image issues, remember, you don't have to worry about what other people think, and you don't have to compare yourself to celebrities on social media or other people for that matter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.